of Destiny, surprisingly enough. But a little different this time. No, so, turns out they're not doing Means to an End for a while. Till, like, probably the end of the month. Or end of the season. So, but something came out today. Turns out, in honor of an artist that worked on Warmind that died last year, and to honor him, to honor the artist of Warmind, or a artist of Warmind, they put a quest to honor him in the game, and it's on Mars. I am using a somewhat guide to find it and do it because, in all honesty, I have no idea what to do because it doesn't really show you where to go. So let me pull up this guide real fast. So, oh, hello. No, you made it just in time. How do I... What do... Who... Thank you for the follow, by the way. I just started. How do I say your name? Or what? Call me Kisk? Or KSK, I guess. I can just call you KSK. Okay. Thank you for the follow, for one. Also, so, I just started. We're doing this quest that honors a artist that died last year. They added a quest to honor him in this game. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I don't know how long it is. I'm just going to see. I'm going to try to do as much as I can. And I semi have a guide in front of me to figure out where to go because I have no idea how to start this thing and where to go for it. His name was Matt. Let me see, what was it? Matt Helsom. He worked on the visual, or like he was the artist for the concepts of Warmind. Like he worked on Mars and stuff. That's why they're doing it for him. Apparently I need to go here. Yeah. So, landing here. Did I even set my stuff? Did I even set up mods for my armor? Okay, I did. Good. Jeez, burping. Oh yeah, saving that for next season. He was from... I'm probably gonna butcher the company's name, but the artist was from Vitruous Visions. And he worked on Mars of the Warmind expansion. And I don't really run a certain type of weapons. I just run whatever I have the strongest of. Like whatever's my strongest weapons I run. And this isn't my main character. This is actually just a third character I made. I just decided to stream a hunter. My main's a type. It's just that since I stream my hunter ends up becoming my strongest. No, you know what? Just because, if you look in my bio, I link to my YouTube. I put all my playthrough parts there from when I first started Destiny 2 to now. Also, this isn't a hand cannon, this is a sidearm. This is the new one. Technically, yes. Hunters were in the lead, and Titans took over. And they kinda... To be fair, there was a little handicap for Titans and Warlocks because the Hunter population was way more than the other two. So yeah. Also, this is a sidearm. This is the new sidearm, Traveler's Chosen, exotic. Well, it's not really new, it's just that they turned the common one that you get in Red War into exotic. Like they did with Kvalsov in Destiny 1. Also, no means to an end this week like I usually do. Mostly because, they haven't updated it yet, so there's no, like, the final one isn't out yet. They're waiting until the end of the season to do it. Oh, this door's open now. So this is it. Okay, I kind of doubt his office looked like this. I guess maybe the setup, but not the desk. Surely didn't look like this, of course. What do I do with that? Is something supposed to happen? I don't even know. I don't know what to do. I investigated it. Okay, time to look at the thing. I don't know how this is a replica of his old... I'm guessing because it's a small room. But it will not appear to do anything. Go back to Anna and she has a rather touching message. Oh, okay, now I go back to Anna. Okay. I'm curious what Festival of the Lost is gonna be like when that comes around, because since Beyond Light was supposed to be out by now, that means Mercury would have been gone and no access to the Infinite Forest, so we wouldn't be able to do Haunted Forest. So the question is, what was their plan for the Haunted Forest, if there was any plans? Either they're gonna bring it back, or we're gonna have a new activity. Oh yeah, I did Prophecy Dungeon for the first time a while back. I knew like the problems of this game. I know the problems of this game, but I just keep coming back because I knew it was gonna get better. They learned from their mistakes, and Forsaken was a sign that they learned, and then Shadowkeep really improved on that, and then Beyond Light and what's coming with Witch Queen and Lightfall, those are gonna be big things coming.
Feels good to be back.
Here we go. Oh, I can't even grab that. I have to put that. Wait. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I can't even accept it. Oh, come on. Yeah, I did get better. Because I already have one, and I can't even use the other one. Shit, what am I gonna do here? I can't believe we found this. It's Helsom's journal. Helsom was a xenoarcanist. I don't know. During the golden instances of contact between extrasolar species, I'm probably butchering, and humanity, long before the traveler. By all accounts, Helsom was a cigar-smoking, whiskey-drinking explorer who hated flying. He refused to use jump ships for planetary exploration, would just hop in a rover and drive halfway across Mars to do his research. In spite of all that, every log entry I've ever heard made it sound like he was the happiest guy in the room. His laugh was just... I don't know if Helsom ever found what he was looking for. According to this, he stayed here through the collapse because he believed in something. I guess I'll have to make that choice too. What do you have Destiny 2 on? I'm on Xbox. Oh yeah, there's a preview of the Destiny... Okay, so since this was actually a rather short thing, I might as well talk a little bit about Beyond Light. So, there was a preview of the map for Europia. Oh, I have it for PS4 too, actually. I just don't play it on PS4 as much because I don't have the expansions on there. Okay, so someone, I don't know if this is leaked or this is official post, but the Europia map came out. And so far it looks like it has 3 spawn points. Oh, 5 spawn points. Ooh, it's going to be big. You know what? I'll share it in chat. Give me a second. You got it. Take a look at that. Look how big Europia is going to be. I want to see if there's a new one. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay. So, don't mind me. I'll let you guys look at this for a good minute because this is actually... This is... The fact that they wrote a artist of the game into the canon of the game. Like, they made him a researcher of the Braid Company. That's impressive. Okay. Well, the reason why I say it might have been a leak is because they don't actually have the spawn point circles on there yet. It's just X's. Also, it looks like I can't really accept this reward yet because I already have one, and Zer's not around, so I can't really spend it, and I can't spend it at Raoul either because I have all the seasonal weapons. So I don't have to hold on to this until weekend comes around and grab it. Then. What should I do though? I need to do something. I don't want this just to be 18 minutes long. Unless like this is a filler part, I guess I could put. Okay. You know what? Since you're in the... Okay, KSK. I'll let you decide. Should I end it here even though it's really short and all it is was a message? Because I don't think... There's nothing else after that. Or... I could do that, but I have all the means to an end already. I have all the quests done. Or all the like, I'm still waiting on the new one. I could do this, but I doubt anyone's doing protocol. Unless they are. I'll warp here and see if there are. If there's no one doing protocol, then I'll figure out something. Because I'm kinda still working on... Oh, if you want to add me on PS4, it's SilverStripe99, the same as my YouTube. Okay, no one's doing it. Ah, if I had the weapon on me, I could have been shooting eyes. Let's see, what can I do besides means to an end? Could do Gambit. Let's see, what's Crucible? So that's where contact is. You know what? I could do contact because I'll do contact. Why not? It gets me a powerful engram anyway. I can't. KSK, you did miss something really cool though. So I might as well show you with what the armor looks like. But you missed Solstice of Heroes. Well, actually, yeah, I think if you miss Solstice of Heroes, you miss your chance to get this armor. This is the Solstice armor for this year. You missed it, I'm guessing. You can still get this. The quest for this is still out, so you can go and so you can get this. And if you missed any of the seasonal weapons, if you get a Scyther that quest is offering, Raul has the seasonal weapons if you missed them. Like, he has Symmetry, he has the shotgun, or not the shotgun. He has Leviathan's Breath. He has Devil's Ruin. I think he has Bastion. And he has Ariana's. I think he has Ariana's Promise or whatever it's called, the hand cannon. Also, as you can see, I completed the season pass. All the way to 100. Because I always get the season pass because I know if I don't, I'm gonna miss out on like ornaments and shit. Well, ornaments and some cool stuff like emote, ghost, sparrows, etc. Ooh, they're already doing it.
We need fuel, we need coolant.
Guardian, talk to me. Don't break that. Pulled it from stores myself. Good luck, Hunter.
Darkness building up right on your head. Bank down. Expect friends real soon.
Harvest their dark remnants for the seed. Bring clarity to our cause.
If anything, I can guess that they'd probably do. My best guess is that they're probably gonna do the same Solstice armor again next year.
Palms of the Witch Queen. Protect the contraption.
If I die here. So, one thing I noticed is that for the first two Solstices of Heroes, like the first 2 years of it, they use the same armor, just different glows. So my guess, if they do they're using for this year. My only guess is that they're going to use the same armor for Solstice next year, just different, a different glow on it. So if they do end up using the same armor again, then you can probably get it. One interesting thing about what they did with Solstice this year, they made it a lot easier. So the way it worked was, you got the renewed set, which is the rare set, and then you got that to Majestic, and then if you can get it to Magnificent, it makes it easier for you to get the Magnificent set for the other two characters. Like, it gives it a ×2 boost for your next character, and then once you complete that character, or get the armor to Magnificent for that character, it makes it, you have a 3 times boost for your last character. So it's way easier for your last character than it was for your first. And the glows, the way the glows work, there's 2 ways you could have gotten glows. Instead of separate elemental glows, you got one glow. You got one glow from Everose for your character. And depending on what subclass you were using, the glow will change color to that subclass. Or, if you want a neutral glow that's a white, you have to with your Magnificent. There's one last task. I'll show you in a second.
Guardian. Oh, I have an also, I made the game slightly. If you're going to reinstall this game, I recommend doing this so you don't miss out on Traveler's Coast. For the other Azan that came out, which is another tracer rifle. Avoid one.
taken signals. They're on the...
The trace rifle quest, I recommend you looking up a guy that's how to do it, because they need a guy that's how to do it. Especially for the first part. The first part's the hardest part, and then after that it's pretty got the rest of this month and next month to get these guys and some of the other ones before the planets are vultured. By the way, oh yeah, I might as well explain. I stream almost daily. It depends on how I feel. And I do stream variety. I have variety of games. Yesterday I did Call of Duty. Before that I did some Anthem, which is... Tomorrow I'm going to be doing some Halo. And then at some point I do plan on doing all the Halo campaigns. From Reach to 5. I have nice and huge collection. I have 5. In preparation for I'm going through the different Black Opses in preparation for Cold War. Like, I played a little bit of Black Ops 2 yesterday, but I plan on doing some Black Ops 3 at some point, Black Ops 1, maybe 4 if,
Picking something up. Those are taken signatures.
There you go.
You got incoming.
Oh yeah, the trace rifle the new trace rifle makes these like code orbs that if you use them correctly, you can really wipe out enemies. You need to throw it on the ground and activate it, but if you activate it for too long, it'll hurt. I main in this. I main Titan. I'm just doing a hunter plate. Also, okay. So see, okay. So my armor's at magnificent. If you ever have, or if you would have gotten this armor, you would have had one more task to do for each piece. That task would just unlock a white glow for your armor. The glow I have on for the armor right now are just ornaments that Eververse sold that change with your subclass. There's the blight. No one's going after me. Oh, one person. Guys down there better do something to hurt. Oh, great. Damn it, we didn't make it in time.
We are overwhelmed. Retreat, and we will prepare ourselves better for the next
I
assault.
have 360 Modern Warfare, and before I actually started getting the COD games myself, I used to play each one with my brother. I played a little bit of NW3, a little bit of Advanced, a little bit of Infinite. I like the Black Ops series more than Modern Warfare though. I will admit 4 is not as great as the previous ones. Same with the new Modern Warfare. I played Warzone. I really like it. Also, one cool thing they're doing with this game is that when so the way vaulting is working, they're gonna take the they're gonna take Mars and Mercury, Io, and Titan, put them in this vault to lessen the space of the game, because this game's at 100 gigabytes. So, and the reason they're vaulting those places is because they're not used as much as others. So, they're gonna put them away for a little while, but they will bring them back at some point later on. It all depends on the story, I guess. Same with Black Armory in Menagerie, because the Leviathan's also going away. So all 4 raids in the Leviathan are going away, and the Black Armory raid. So something's gonna happen with the Leviathan ship. I just don't know what. I'm thinking what else. They will bring him back. From what I know, they're bringing Cosmodrome back. And some other things from the past. Ship might disappear. Oh, the ship. Maybe. There's a rumor in the lore that Callus's daughter might overthrow him. So that might happen, and that might cause the ship to disappear. Like, she might hijack the thing and make it fly away. Who knows? Things I'm excited for Beyond Light. I'll put this on this one. Exo Stranger returning. I'm really excited for that because we haven't seen her since the end of Destiny 1 base game. Europia, because Europia is where the Deep Stone Crypt is, and Cade knows what that is. Or Cade knew what that was. That's where the Exos are born. The Darkness abilities. I'm really excited for that. Stasis. Cosmodrome returning, because my theory is... So, the story is with the vendors... So the vendors have all moved. Are going to be all moved when the planets disappear. Asher's went into the Pyramidion. Let's see. Salone put on this Golden Age suit and is going to try to fight the friggin' darkness. And Brother Vance went inside the Infinite Forest and locked it. Anna's coming back with the tower with what's left of Rasputin. And she plans on making him an exo body. So my theory is either they're gonna put Anna somewhere in the tower as a vendor, or she's gonna go to the Cosmodrome and be a Cosmodrome vendor. Because there is a bunker in the Cosmodrome. Fallen Saber, from that strike, and that's eventually going to return. The Devil's strike is going to return, involving that giant servitor, Septics. Omnigul strike's returning. I don't know how much of the Cosmodrome is returning. I know Plaguelands isn't. We're losing the Iron Banner, or we're losing the Rise of Iron map, which doesn't make sense. False talk. Temporarily we're losing it. Varix has been confirmed. He is in Beyond Light. Varix is returning, and I'm excited for that. Maybe we'll finally get his side of the story of why he disappeared. What else is there? I didn't think of what else was confirmed. Oh, I'm curious of how Dawning's gonna go. Because Dawning's gonna be...
You did well to find this point of infestation.
Yeah, but something's not right here.
The darkness changes its environment, as the Traveler did.
Sounds peachy.
I'm curious how Dawning's gonna change. I'm curious how every seasonal event. Now that something they're gonna make alternate ways to get the exotics that are gonna be going away. Or like they're gonna make alternate ways of getting the exotics that the quests are going away. Like Ace of Spades, Last Word, Turnaround, etc. They're gonna make pinnacle weapons are gonna be a thing again. There's gonna be a lot of changes. Some are really good, some are iffy in my opinion. Oh yeah! Maybe Zero will be selling the old exotics. Who knows? I'm not sure. But I'm curious where they're gonna make them. either he's gonna be a tower vendor again, like he used to be, because he lives in a tower. Or they're gonna place him on the new planet. They're gonna place him like on the moon, on Europia, and Cosmodrome. In the shore, Dream City. Places pretty much he has never been before. I hope we get a Johnny Colossus back. We got a comic for new light people. Also, apparently, so Red War, the story of Red War, the story of Warmind, and the story of Curse of Osiris, those are going away, campaigns. But there's gonna be a new story added to the Cosmodrome for new players and veterans. Oh yeah, and the new way to customize those stasis subclass is going to be interesting to do, like you can mod it and shit. I'm excited for that. No real new things that I know of, besides like new looks. Pretty much like, all I know is that we have a new leader for the House of Devils. They're returning with a new leader, a female fallen, and she apparently can deal take powers somehow, like the dragon from last week. I forgot her name, but she can apparently this new fallen leader can wield taking powers like Keeper. Because there's a darkness ship already on Europa. Maybe we'll have new enemies in the new raid of the Deepstone Crypt, but I don't know. It's definitely going to be new types of fallen. Similar to how like there was the Sea of Fallen.
Wipe them away before Savathun takes notice.
If anything, let me get through this. Because in order for me to fix it, I'm streaming from the app, Twitch app. So in order for me to fix that, I have to go onto the app. If anything, if I don't, since I'm probably just doing this stream, I'll probably have it ready by now. Because I have my microphone at 100 and I have mine at 90. So if anything, I'll move my game a little bit lower. That meant Also, that, not gonna lie, Solstice really helped me get close to 100 on the season pass, as well as get me to where I was. Oh yeah, just so you know, if you, I don't know how long you haven't been playing, but when Shadowkeep came out, Shadowkeep brought back some old enemies as nightmares, including Crota, Tank, Skull Lost, and Omnivore, as well as the first skateboard that we killed back in the day. Also finishes at season 4 or 6. Yeah, you're pretty behind.
You've seen dark times, ages. So it feels.
Feeling's got nothing to do with it.
I remember that. It wanes, but you know.
Round and round.
It's only at 70%. Yeah, you missed a lot. Like, the shadow weapons. Just looking at the destinations alone, we got the moon back, and I'll show you a little bit of the moon. There's a story, of course, that goes with the moon. Eris is a vendor again. You got that as a vendor. Nightmare hunts. A new dungeon. 2 new dungeons. We have another one called the Prophecy that's at the tower. New event, a new thing called Altar. If you remember the garden, the Black Garden from Destiny 1, there's a raid for it. And look at this. Look at Moon, Io, Mars, and Mercury. Or Titan. They all have like the ships over. You can't really see Typus. Like back there. It's like over there somewhere. My theory is when we reach the Witch Queen. Oh, there's the ship. It's right there. Oh, you haven't played Destiny 1. You're not gonna know a lot either. Oh yeah, so just so you know, so in that little hole in the rings of Saturn, there's a ship called the Dreadnought from Destiny 1's expansion called the Taken King. We killed the Taken King. And I have a feeling when we reach the Witch Queen, that we don't go back to it. I'm gonna leave and then rejoin to see if there's a different lobby. This game, if anything, what this game is missing is the old Mars, which is Meridian Bay. It's missing Venus, the Dreadnought, of course, the old Reef, which was a social space, the Prison of Elders, which is now pretty much damaged, so that makes sense why that's not a thing. We're getting Cosmodrome back. We don't have the Plague Lands anymore. Trying to think of what else there was. There's like a few other places. Oh yeah, the social space of the Iron Temple. We don't have it. I think Saladin locked down the Iron Temple. When the Red War happened. Oh yeah, here's a good question for you, KSK. How do you feel about Cade? What's your opinion on him? Cade 6th. That's a tough question. If you didn't, since you didn't play Destiny 1, I recommend looking up his cutscenes. In Destiny 1 at least. Because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have be able to get on the Dreadnought. It was his idea to use a stealth drive, Eris's ship, to get on the Dreadnought. And thanks to him, we got on the Dreadnought. And pretty much, he helped us take advantage in the Taken War. By getting us on the Dreadnought. Also, since you probably played Red War, you've seen what he does. Or, you've seen what he's done for us. Hell, he lost an arm and a leg for us in the Red War just to get us on the Gull's ship. And have you played Forsaken? Have you played that story? Ah, good. People are still doing it.
Command weighs heavy. He presents a stoic image, but his mind.
No one has ever stood against the darkness and won.
He's just really energetic.
The city requires his attention.
God, if you knew his backstory, if you just knew his backstory, you would realize he's pretty much. If you ever seen that meme of the dude that's crying with a happy face mask on, that's him. That's Cade. Because he semi-remembers his past. He knows he had a kid and he knows he had a wife. And Holiday might be his wife. He knows that the Doomstone Crypt used them for something.
Destroy them, Guardian.
Other than just reborn him with exile. He knew he was being used. And then he lost him to Tannis. Sometime before Destiny 1. So he lost his friend to Tannis. And Brass. Hence why that's where his cape comes from. His cape comes from his dead friend that used to be the Vanguard before him. And due to his friend losing the bet because he died to Tannis, that's why Cade became the Vanguard, and that's why he doesn't like the Vanguard. Because he'd rather be free than be stuck in the reason why he causes the reason why he has the Ace of Spades in the first place is that he has playing cards resembling love, which is I think he has something. So he is not the greatest backside. He was there during the collapse. He was there when... And if you played Forsaken, if you played Forsaken Story and knew what happens to him in it, and see what happens to him, then you know that heavy shit happened. It's not a shitty backstory, it's more of, he has a lot, pretty much, he has more characters than most of the characters in this game. And that's why it hurt everyone. Everyone that seriously cared about him, like knew his backstory, everyone that cared about him, whether they knew his backstory or not, still got hurt with what happened to him. Oh yeah, I might even mention this because he's an Exo too. And since you should know at least a little bit or enough about Curse of Osiris, who I'm talking about here. But Saint 14. Saint 14 is alive. In Season of Dawn, which you missed that season, he came back, we save him in Infinite Forest. And we bring him out, and now he runs Trials of Osiris. Team now runs Trials. He's in the hang of it. The thing is, since Mercury's going away, I wonder how Trials of Osiris is going to work, because it technically takes place. Trials of Osiris, when you do the flawless runs, you go to the lighthouse.
Must survive. Fight well.
You go to the lighthouse, you get a flawless streak. So I'm curious if he's gonna have to move that area. Not the lighthouse itself, but if he might have to move like where he gets to, because Mercury is getting locked down. He won't be able to really use the lighthouse. Oh, you actually did save 14, huh? Okay. I have that up on me saving him. The weird thing is the order I did shit. Because when Season of Dawn happened, I didn't touch it that much at first. Hell, I barely touched Season of Undying. That's why I get past. But I completed every season after that. The funny thing about it is that when I went to go save him, I already interacted with him in the tower. When he arrived in the tower, in the ship, I interacted with him first before saving him. So my thing was slightly backwards. So I'm like, I haven't saved him yet, so I'm gonna go save him now, and then talk to you.
From Titan to Mercury, their shadow reaches. The reef is surrounded. We are surrounded. And yet we must move forward. Petra. How fare you in this chaos?
Oh yeah, I really feel bad for Petra. Because the Dreaming City's in an endless loop right now. With the with the Taken. Which, that's another theory. I might as well get this theory out of the way as well. I have a theory. In The Witch Queen, we finally break the curse on the Dreaming City. Maybe Petra helps us too. Who knows? We'll have to find out next year. For that. Now let me fix the audio. Yeah, I think we're gonna save the Dreaming City in the Witch Queen, because the Witch Queen is the reason why the Dreaming City's in the state it's in. Savathun is the reason why the Dreaming City is the way it is. Also, I lowered the game a little bit. It's now down to 80. One thing I'm curious about, so Black Armory is technically going away. I'm curious if 801's gonna lock down the Black Armory. Like, you can't enter or see her anymore. If not, then I'm curious if she's gonna have like a little cutscene or a little dialogue of saying why you can't interact with her or can't use the forges. Same with like that mini ship that's on Nessus and the 2 robots. 801's backstory is kind of messed up too. She was okay, give me a second. '801 was pretty much 801's creator was her actual mother, because 801 was a person that was dying, and her mother saved her by making her into an exo. Hence 801. And her mom sacrificed herself. Her mom and 2 of her friends sacrificed themselves so no one would capture her and use her to make weapons for war. Like, if you read the lore books, if you look up the lore books or find them yourself and read them, which you do by, you hit the lore books by doing the forges, you can see how tragic her backstory is as well. Almost every EXO has a tragic backstory. I don't know much about the Future War Call EXO, but so far Cade and 801, even Same 14's leading up to his death is not good. Like, EXOs don't have a good time in this world.
Checking. Acknowledged.
I really feel bad
Good
for
luck,
EXOs.
good luck, good luck.
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
Oh. Since you never played Destiny 1, I might as well explain this to you as well. Okay, so we have Raul here, right? As a decryptor. He was the decryptor in Destiny 1 as well. There was a second decryptor in the Reef.
Remain vigilant,
like
Guardian.
Raul.
We may never quite be as safe as we think.
That guy got murdered. That guy got murdered.
Ignorance is a prison cell.
Which
Sometimes
sucks.
an engram is the key.
Pretty much, there's a lot of dark shit in this game.
It's surprising how dark this game is under all of it. Like, the lore behind characters is dark. What happens between, or two characters between the games is dark. Hell, what happens when characters disappear is dark half the damn time. Like, Guardians hunting Guardians, that backstory thing, it's just
Good to
like, holy shit. Bungie really nailed a brutal story.
In search of darkness. Old Drifter
But
knows just
I
what
do
to
find
do with that stuff.
it's sad, but it's also kind of funny that literally almost every EXO in this story, in the Destiny storyline, had a shitty story in some way, shape, or form. Ada with her backstory. EXO Stranger with her going through the... EXO Stranger is actually Anna Bray's sister, turns out. And she got in trouble, I guess, which led her to be... I'm betting she's been forcefully transformed into an EXO. And I really want to see the interaction of Anna Bray and the EXO Stranger and see what happens. I want to see that interaction. Because that's going to be interesting.
be safe out there, sister.
Cade's backstory, Saint 14, and the possible future that he dies in, trying to find Osiris. Ariana 3 died on the moon. Crota, Keiko, from the Savathun song strike, she sacrifices herself. Exos don't have a good history in this game. The only lucky Exo in this game so far, in the game series so far, is Shiro. Nothing that I know of bad happened to Shiro. Like, Fellwinter turns out to be an AI made by Rasputin. And Rasputin got a little salty that... Yeah, Rasputin got salty that he wouldn't return. Because somehow he became a guardian. And Rasputin got salty at that. So when he joined the Iron Lords, he decided to make, or turn Siva onto the Iron Lords. And he, pretty much Rasputin technically killed his own son. Fellwinter. And Fellwinter was an Exo. And ever since then, he regretted it. Rasputin actually regretted killing Fellwinter and the Iron Lords. Because he realized he did it out of spite. For no damn reason. Because that was the Fellwinter's Lie quest from last season that I wish you got. But yeah, as you can see, I have pre-ordered Beyond Light because I have this emote. Alright. Short stream today due to I did not expect that. I thought that was going to be a full-on quest instead of just dialogue. So yeah. Tomorrow, Master Chief Collection, definitely. I hope you show up for that, KSK. So... Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow with Master Chief Collection. See ya. I'll see you there too.